Welcome to another episode of my author channel. I am your host and author, Jessica, and I write romantic dark fantasy. For today's agenda, I'm going to be introducing my ongoing series, share a little bit more of what it's about, as well as its tropes. And I will also briefly share my current anime that I am watching, as well as my current reads and manga, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit more and what my tastes are like. And then we'll finish it off with an episode of Naruto Shippuden. So that's our agenda today, introducing my ongoing series, talk about what I'm currently watching, reading, and Naruto Shippuden. Perfect. What a beautiful agenda. Love that for us. So I have the first book of the Dusk and Dawn series, Fall of the Horizon. This book follows a war between the Primordials and a rebelling group of deities. The rebelling group of deities won, kicked out the Primordials from the mortal world, and the rebelling deities now controlled the continent. They put an archangel on the high throne, and they established a council of deities. You with me? Now, as for our main character, Zara Santos, she is a war orphan turned mercenary. Now, there are many reasons why she turned into a mercenary, but the main plot point is that she must hunt down the mysterious leader of the shadow markets in order to obtain her freedom. Now, this is a multiple POV, so we do get the perspective of the male main character, Ronin Minadora, her love interest, and the mysterious leader of the shadow markets called the Sombra Quarter. Now, Ronin, he finds out that entire populations of towns and cities are going missing. People are just disappearing. And once he finds out what's happening to these people, he hires a specific mercenary guild to help him solve the mystery. And who does he hire? You're correct, the mercenary that wants to kill him. Isn't that cute? Now, these characters are quite morally gray, imperfect. They have traumatic backstories that are unfolded throughout the book. And as they are going through the main plot and trying to survive their violent world, they are navigating their internal struggles, both individually and together. And somewhere along the way, they start to fall in love. And that's the romantic subplot. Delicious. So some of the tropes that you can expect from this book, as well as throughout the series, are Assassin's Creed vibes, epic dark fantasy with Latin-inspired lore. She is sent to unalive him, found family, lots of action, betrayal, plot twists, reveals, angst and pining, and of course, some spice. The spice does increase with every book throughout the series. We currently have 2 books out, and it is expected to be a 4-book series. I'll continue to do more of a deep dive with this book and the other books with every episode. I'll go ahead and continue with what I am currently reading, books and manga. And I'll kick it off with The Raven Scholar. The writing is so beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm so fascinated with this world, the world building that's happening here. The first couple chapters of this pissed me off. Oh my God. I was angry. I feel like it's going to have so many unexpected turns and like reveals, plot twists. I can feel it. I can feel it in the distance. Now, the second book I wanted to briefly share is Lord of the Mysteries. I watched the Dongwa. Gorgeous. I was swept away. That's the type of world building that I love. The very high fantasy, extensive world building, all the detailed lore, the pantheon of gods and goddesses, the in-depth like system, political system, like religious system, like whatever else is entailed in that world, all of it. All of that aspect, like everything that's compacted together, I just love. I love how extensive it is. I had to get the books after I watched the Dongwa. I heard that it just gets really emotional further down the line, and that's what I like to do. Give me the emotion, give me the heartache. Now, as for manga, this is a newer venture for me, so I'm really excited to see what else the manga world has to offer. And this is one of the first series that I started. It is Kagurabachi. This is so badass. I love it. Build up the premise of this story And the concept of the magical swords and the powers that are within, I think is so fascinating. I love it. I love it. And I'm just really intrigued to see what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know, but it's so fun. I love it so much. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think this got an announcement that's going to be animated. Am I correct? Am I incorrect? What's the deal? If it is, I'm super happy. Now for this next one. For this next one, I watched the anime. Fell in love with it. The way that the traumas of the characters are explored, oh my goodness. I just loved that so much. The crazy, unfair system that they live in was also something that I was fascinated with. The action, the romantic subplot that was kind of snuck in there, like that was beautiful, beautiful. And I had to get the light novels. I had to get the light novels, and that is 86. I love 86. Probably one of my favorite anime that I watched, and I'm just so happy that I have this my prized possession now. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to read the books, and I know that season 2 got announced. I'm pretty 99% sure. If for whatever the reason I'm wrong, I will be devastated, but I know, like, I'm very, very confident that this also got announced. So I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. Now for anime, what I'm currently watching, you most likely are watching these as well, but for whatever the reason, if you're not, get started today, now. So I'll just name them off like really quickly. I am currently watching season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Of course, but of course, I haven't recovered from season 2, but here we are. I am also watching season 2 of Hell's Paradise, as well as Frieren. Himbo! Himbo! I love him so much. I love them, the entire cast, the story. It's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm in tears like almost every episode, and it's just so brilliant. It's so brilliant. It's beautiful. I'm also watching Journal with Witch, which is it's a great, great anime that explores grief and trauma and just moving forward. And also just like a plus is you get Sukuna's Japanese voice actor. I'm forgetting his name right now. However, he acts so sweet and like flirty and like a little jealous. Like there's like a very, very subtle romantic subplot. It's not the main focus of the anime. It's not, but I eat up whatever crumbs I can get. It's so good. Another one that I am watching, I am just, it's Sentenced to be a Hero. I kid you not, every time after every episode, I am motivated to write. How interesting is that? I get so motivated to write. It's like that anime, for whatever reason, is just like buzzing my brain. Like it's like getting the creative energy flowing in here. I quickly got the light novels and I'm reading through them right now. It's so interesting because normally when you hear the term heroes, you're like, yay, OMG, you saved the day, you saved us, thank you, like thank God the heroes are here, you know what I mean? Whereas in this anime, the term heroes, it's kind of like, heroes, like what are you doing here? Like that, like it's an opposite reaction. So it's criminals who are sentenced to be a hero, and they have to serve their community in a very messed up way where they cannot die. They have like a magical tattoo that kind of like locks them like in their position, so they have control over the heroes. I just really like that concept. I think it's really fascinating. And the story, the action, the animation's beautiful. It's engaging. And of course, Xylo. He's joined the list of anime husbands. And now we'll go ahead and finish this off with an episode of Naruto Shippuden. And of course, as a quick disclaimer, this is not necessarily an anime reaction video. I've already watched this episode, and I'll just be pointing out some segments here and there of what really resonated to me from a creative standpoint, as well as like an anime lover. And it's just for fun, not necessarily any writing tips or masterclass of any kind. We're here for a good time. Super excited. I will see you in the next episode. It's anime time! This is Naruto Shippuden episode 141, and it's a continuation of Sasuke learning the truth about Itachi. He just killed his brother. He believed him to be the bad guy this whole time, but it looks like that is not the case. Which, that alone is such a good plot twist to the overall story, and especially like after he died. Like, the character is gone and now we're learning the truth about him after the fact. Like, I think that concept is so messed up, but it makes it so engaging. I'm a real big fan of that. Okay, that's right. Sorry, real quick, because the Uchiha, they have the Sharingan. That was the ability that could control the Nine Tails. So when the Nine Tails attacked, the Hidden Leaf believed that, or specifically Danzo and the council people, correct? If I'm remembering right from the previous episode, that the Uchiha must be behind that attack. That's what Madara is saying. And that's what led to the Uchiha clan planning to overthrow the Hidden Leaf village. All I gotta say is that poor Sasuke, because he hasn't had a freaking break, this guy. The On Blue Black Ops, I am very interested about them. I think they're very fascinating. I would like to know more. And I hope we get to know more about them. And for that to fall on Itachi is so... what a heavy burden. And the fact that it was his dad that was the mastermind. And his dad wanted Itachi to spy on the Anbu Black Ops. So he was just being pulled from all directions. Oh my god. Look at him. He looks so done. Oh man, I couldn't even imagine. That's so dark. Yeah, I'm sure. Village higher-ups preyed on that trait. Wow, what an interesting choice of words. They needed the Sharingan. So he's saying that they preyed on Itachi's pacifism. Pacifism? His ideals to get rid of the Uchiha clan. This is what I love about the storytelling here, is that you're getting this mysterious character who kind of shows up out of nowhere. You've seen him around, out and about, like throughout the story. He reveals himself to be Madara, this name that you kind of know of from just the lore and the backstory. He's still mysterious, but you have this character coming up and just revealing this whole new side, this darker side of the Hidden Leaf, the Uchiha clan, and just kind of challenging this perspective that we've kind of built about Itachi. And that's what I love about storytelling. I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but it really just adds that layer that makes the story more in depth, because you're getting a whole other side of this character that we were supposed to not like. And it's humanizing him. It's revealing, he was a victim as well. He made these terrible choices, very morally gray, right? So but it's so fascinating and it's so engaging, because you're just like, wait, what? Like, let me know more. And you're locked in. Like, what else is going on? Like, the politics, the political intrigue is very fascinating and messed up. And that's what Itachi wanted to avoid, huh? Oof, what would you have done? Poor Sasuke. そこでイタチは決めたのだ。己の手で一族の歴史に幕を下ろすことを他を憎み裏切ったのではない。仕方なかったのだ。そして確執のつけ。I bet he was agonizing over it though. 犠牲にしたイタチの決断を責めることは誰にもできまい。千住の木の葉にも内葉にも恨みがあったからな。だがイタチはそれすら気づいていた。Yeah, you know, I want to learn more about their backstory. Like this relationship here, like how did this even start? Like how did Itachi even know that Madara was still around? How? Wait, I don't know. Look at him. Leave him alone, everyone. Oh god. Scary. I love that Itachi was like a prodigy too. The music? Ah, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. He threatened Danzo. There's more history here that I want to learn about. Ooh. He did not mess around when it came to Sasuke. Itachi, he was very protective. He was very scary to Sasuke. It's just like this persona that he put up every time. Survive in obscurity. Itachi was always thinking ahead, it seems like. He wanted his little brother to keep being proud of the village that of the Hidden Leaf. Look at that, like the blank, it's kind of like a blank stare that they animated. It's done really well. It just shows his shock, his disbelief. I mean, it's understandable why he's not believing it. Yeah. If Itachi wanted to get rid of you, he would have, bro. Oh my goodness. That fight between them was pretty badass too. Okay, when I first saw this, where it was revealed that Itachi got rid of the curse mark, immediately I was like, stop. Like, that is so beautiful and tragic. And it's just, oh, it just pulls the heartstrings. It just made me want to cry. When this happened, when I learned this, that he got rid of the curse mark, like, that's so sweet. And I did wonder, I remember wondering, Itachi, like, how does he feel about the curse mark? Because I remember way back when the Akatsuki were talking and they mentioned that Sasuke was taken in by Orochimaru. I think I remember the little scene, like a close up on Itachi's face, on his expression, and obviously he was aura farming and you couldn't really see his expression. But it had me wondering, like that little pause, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm remembering incorrectly, it's just like it kind of lingered on Itachi after that was mentioned. And it had me thinking, I was like, I wonder how he feels about that. Like, is he concerned? Like, or does he not care? Like, it was very interesting. And so when this happened, I was like, oh my God, like I can only imagine behind the scenes, like what Itachi must have thought or felt. Like he probably was was worried, right? Like, I don't know, but I think that's really cool. I think it just adds another, it's another freaking emotional twist, and it just makes you more attached to the character. At least that's what it's doing for me. It makes me really like Itachi. I think it's a very messed up world, but the way that this is being portrayed, his decisions, his character, it's just, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, he planned it all for him. Oh my god. Everything Itachi did was for Sasuke. Become the ultimate ninja. I don't think Itachi really cared about that, huh? That's so cool because like when you go back and you think about the first scenes and now you know the intentions behind them, like that's a neat twist. Yeah, those are those are good words. Even with those eyes, he still could not see the truth behind Itachi. Could not kill his little brother. Don't show me this. By making you defeat him, he had avenged the Uchiha clan. Make you the hero of the Hidden Leaf. Oh my goodness. And he was sick. Yeah, and he was already dying. Oh my god. Oh, he clung on to everything that he could just to help Sasuke. Not the flashbacks, please. Spare me. So cute. Oh, he loved him so much. How cute. Look how happy they were back then. That's why I love flashbacks. It just hits you in the feels. He's always trying to catch up to him. This little gesture, so freaking cute. I love that they put that. Oh. Oh. He loved him so much. Stop. Was Itachi always sick, like when he was young? Like, was that explained? I need to know more. I need to know more things. He was distancing himself almost. I'm always gonna be there for you, yo. Now you cut to this scene. Oh, stop. And he's looking away because he didn't want him to take his eyes. This is so cruel. Okay, real quick, the way it's kind of like a little bit of a mirroring almost, like kind of a full circle moment because throughout the flashback, you see the moments where Itachi, where he puts the two-finger gesture and he says, I'm sorry, next time. And it's like in his final moments. Oh my god, it's in his final moments where the idea that was being forced in that battle was Itachi was going after Sasuke's eyes. That's what was said, right? That's what was portrayed in the beginning. And the dude that looks like he was going to go for his eyes, but instead he does the gesture and it's the same words. It's I'm sorry, Sasuke, but this is it. And it's different. Like now it's the final, this is it. Cinema! So cinematic. That's so beautiful. I can't. I'm like making myself cry as I go over it. This is so fucked up. I can't. I am so angry. And that's what makes you attached to a character for the for the most part, right? Obviously, it may not have the same effect with everyone, but at least for me, like that's just what it does. It's like it's just putting this like sense of humanity, this sense of like imperfection. This character, he just did what he thought best and he made his decision. It was ugly, it was not perfect, and yet at the end of the day, he loved his little brother so much. And he's crying. All of this afterwards, after he loses him. His eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can see the reasons for Sasuke's anger. Like I can see it, you know, it's just he lost his brother, he hunted him down, he hated him his whole life, hunted him down, found out the truth, and this is just the decision that he's making, right? So you're seeing the different paths that all of these characters are taking, and I think that's really cool because it's not like just one straight way. You're getting multiple perspectives, you're getting multiple stories within a story, and I think that just really makes it so engaging, fresh. I don't know if that's the word. It just feels so unique. Like it just captures your heart and it's like strikes up conversation and like discussions, and I think that's really a really neat thing that a story can do. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my god. That was so good. I have a lot of questions. I want to know more about this Madara character. I feel like I want more about the relationship with Itachi and Madara and the debacle between the Hidden Leaf and the Uchiha clan, because they mentioned the Hokage and the leadership and like all of the tension that was kind of all of the drama that was happening there. So I feel like there's more to it. I feel like this is another build up to another plot point that we're going to explore. So it's going to hurt, I'm sure, but I like that.